yummy, 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 you. The only slice I truly like costs more than $1 or two. Yummy, 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 yummy pizza. Yummy, 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 yummy.
Back to 9/11 is Gay, the information show. A lot has happened since our last episode. A lot of cool and spooky things.
It's a spooky year.
It has been. We are, of course, joined by this person over here.
God.
Illegal immigrant, Giselle Montenegro.
Oh,
I must say, Giselle, you're looking ravishing.
thank you.
The only problem is, once Trump gets elected, Giselle is not going to be our co-host anymore because we're deporting that ass.
Get out of here.
And we're also joined by our Jewish attorney, Dirk Dinkman.
How's it going? Sun is out after a stormy day.
Absolutely.
But we're in here, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, and we've got our yellow and orange on.
This is orange? Oh, yeah, there's a lot of orange.
Yeah, you're like orange and minty.
So I want to mention at the top here is our phone lines are open for the Giselle LoveLine all episode, except for the second half when we have a special guest coming in. Let me remind everyone to call in so they could speak to Giselle about their life problems, their love problems, or...
They don't have to be problems.
There could be solutions.
Yeah. Well, they could just be there's something positive going on in your life and you want to share with the pod.
Yeah, well, we like problems. And there's been a lot of problems in the world. Trump had an ouchie from some cool kid in school where he got shot, which was kind of cool. Second Amendment, which we love here. Thomas Crooks showing everyone what the Second Amendment's all about. Revolution. Right?
Sure.
You applauded him because you don't like Trump.
Right.
So you're glad he got shot.
Right.
Weren't
Well, okay, so I'm not glad that he got shot. I don't want anyone to get shot.
Ho ho. You saw what happened.
That can't be an opinion.
How would you have wanted him to be assassinated?
No, I don't want him to be assassinated.
Yeah,
I
how
just
do you
don't want
prefer
him
he
to be
died?
the president again.
All right, if you had to pick one way for him to die, though, what do you prefer?
Dying in his sleep.
What's
he really wants
No
it.
pain.
He really wants to be president.
Yeah. Why are you depriving him of that?
I don't want him to be president. I don't want him to die. I just want him to like go into a retirement home or something.
Well, you're a woman of color, and Kamala Harris is a woman of color. You like that? What color is she?
Kamala.
Well, that's a lot of debate on the
What's
television.
your opinion? You're the professional. You're our correspondent of female colored folks. So what color is she? I'm not sure. I want to know so I could properly identify
Wait,
her.
is that how you're going to list me?
Yeah, that's what your birth certificate says. Your green card says it too, which you might not have. Actually, you should bring up your green card on next episode.
Oh, that would be fun.
And we could really get down to the bottom of what the hell you are.
Oh my God.
All right, so our lines are open, but before we get any further, I want to make a plea to our fans right now, actually. We have a goal here today. I'm sure you've seen a lot of YouTube streamers, your favorite streamers on Rumble and the internet at large. They have goals. We have bills we need to pay. So we're setting a goal today for $7. If we could meet that, that would be really helpful. So if you could donate
Lucky 7.
everything you have by the end of the episode, if you could send us up to $7, that would really help us out a lot. So please call in, pledge your support for the show. If you have any money, give it to us. But before
What does the $7 cover?
What? Our expenses. But more importantly, we need to get the show started with our first sponsor. Christ, not George Floyd. Adrenochrome. And you can see we have a fresh bottle from last time. It was getting pretty empty. This is actually...
You drank that whole other bottle?
Yep.
Oh my god.
I think Enya made a song about the adrenochrome.
What? She did? What the hell's wrong with her? Well, tell us about that.
It's like a... I think it's like a sequel to the Orinoco Flow. The one that comes... Or what is it? Sail Away. Sail Away. Sail
I didn't know
Okay.
Dirk was such an Enya
Yeah.
connoisseur.
Hey, it's been a long time since the last episode. You know?
Is Enya from Israel?
I don't know much about. I'm all there for the.
Oh yeah, I have no idea where she's from.
It could be anything. It's a very ambiguous name, Enya. But this is a limited edition batch we got today. It's a rare Frazzle Drip blends. If you guys are familiar with Frazzle Drip, that cool thing on someone's laptop.
Oh my god.
Where Hillary and Huma Abedin cut off that kid's face, ran around the woods like a couple little school children having fun, and they made this cool limited edition batch. So get the Frazzle Drip blend before it's off the shelves.
Do you feel that when it's coating your insides?
Yeah, and my pineal gland is usually where adrenochrome gets activated.
Oh my god.
Third eye is wide open. But Huma Abedin is she was Anthony Weiner's wife. Remember that guy? Anthony Weiner?
Oh, how could you forget?
He sent his
He said
wiener
his wiener, right?
to several folks.
Yeah.
He got caught in the news and he did it again like a few days later. Couldn't help himself.
That's so good.
Great guy, friend of the show, Anthony Weiner. But thank you, Hillary and Bill Clinton again for the adrenochrome. But let's move on because we have some exciting news for the audience. If you remember from last episode, Giselle was a fat piece of shit. But we gave her Ozempic and she got hot again, which our viewers went up. I think we got 1,000 new subs since Giselle got thin again.
Ow! Ow!
That's not real.
Well, we lost 1,000 when you got
Oh my
hefty.
god.
When you got heifered.
Do you yo-yo with your diet, Giselle, or
Well, I'm starting to cut back on the alcohol.
Yeah, well, you should have adrenochrome then. But you better not yo-yo, otherwise we got some more Ozempic for you, and we all saw what happened last time.
we should place bets, like
Oh,
every
how soon
episode.
until she gets fat again?
Yeah,
All right, I'd say probably 20 minutes.
No, I'm not drinking. And you don't give me a lunch break, so...
Well, it's not even solely alcohol. When I kicked in the bathroom door, you had 7 different variations of fast food businesses strewn about the toilet.
Well, let's just focus on the alcohol, and we'll see what happens.
That's all right. That's all you're willing to cut out.
Yes, for now.
Okay.
Focus on what you can control. So,
Right.
Yeah.
But speaking of cutting out, Giselle cut a lot of fat out of her body that we're now using to our advantage. We have a new product we're selling. I'm sure many of you have gotten horny from these YouTube streamers where you're buying their bath water. We gave Giselle Ozempic, and what we didn't realize, the fat has to go somewhere. It seeped out of her pores, which was cool. Remember when that happened?
Yeah.
And now we are selling bottled Giselle fat. So you can see here, there's a lot of gunk. This is only one bottle, but we'll start selling this. If anyone wants to call in and buy some of Giselle's fat.
So is it like more of a souvenir, or can you like light a candle or something with it?
Well, the label says it's an aphrodisiac, so however you go about...
Oh, okay.
Okay, so do the proceeds go to the show? Do I get a cut of it? Oh my God, that's
No.
such a...
Well, I already paid for your Ozempic, so this is...
Oh, so it's to pay you back for the Ozempic?
Yeah, and the lost subscribers for you getting fat.
Oh my God.
Because they weren't horny for you.
Okay, well, can you at
Horned up.
least write a jingle to go along with this?
A jiggle or a jingle?
A jingle.
This is the jiggle, and you showed us enough of that.
I mean, a jingle. Now I said jiggle.
Yeah, we can do that next time. Maybe
No,
I should write
you should
that
do it
down.
now.
I need a pen. All I have is this
I got a
syringe.
pen.
Boom. Right? Giselle.
Musically
Jiggle.
or lyrically and musically.
You want lyrics too? Okay.
Well, what's something you would come up with right now?
No,
Really?
not free. I need to make it good.
Need like a mood board before you get started? Are you gonna lick the fat?
It is an aphrodisiac, and it looks really nice. Look at this. Is there a nice view?
Or we could just use the song Lady in Red. But
Why?
I guess I'm yellow.
Why in red? You're on the rag?
Lady in Yellow.
Yellow Submarine.
I don't like the Beatles.
What?
Sorry, Tony.
Good lord. But, yeah, so...
Wait, and I'm wearing yellow. The song should be Lady in Yellow.
Oh, yeah, it matches. Your fat matches your exterior.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, this isn't just our only bottle, too, so don't be bashful about thinking there's only one bottle to
How
buy.
many
There's-
bottles do we have?
I mean, we have hundreds of pounds of this stuff. You saw
my
what she looked like.
God.
And look at her now. So there's at least probably 300 pounds of this we have to spare. But speaking of Giselle and how she's an object of desire for our horned up fan base, we have an update that's going now 3 episodes strong, I think, of the love saga between Daniel and Giselle.
There's an update?
There's an update. I mean, you know about the update. You were in it. Our fans will soon see what you're trying to hide.
What do you
but
mean?
We have video. Giselle and Daniel finally met up.
What?
And they had a lover's embrace. Let's pull this up, Dirk. Let's see.
Here we go.
You see Daniel, here's Giselle. She still has a little weight to her. She didn't fully lose the Ozempic, but whoa! That was romantic. Wait, we have our first caller. We gotta put this on hold.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
Hello, you're on the air with 9/11 is gay. Do you have any lovers quarrels or advice you need for Giselle?
Is this Giselle, that nasty little whore bitch cunt?
Jesus. No, this is the other
Is this the
Giselle.
same one?
No, this is the other Giselle.
Oh, the sweet Giselle.
Yeah, the sweet one.
Beauty is the eye of the beholder.
Well, introduce yourself. Who's calling?
My name's John. I'm from upstate New York, and I only really had one time I had 69 with this girl, and it was years ago in college, but that's really it.
Wait,
That's like all I got. Really.
you're saying you 69 Giselle, or you 69 some other girl and you want Giselle's advice?
Yeah, I kind of need some advice. It's like really, I'm just kind of lonely here upstate, and that was really the only time in the dorm rooms and in Oswego.
Oh, so you need advice?
I'd like to see maybe.
Go on.
Yeah, maybe I can get out there. Maybe Giselle can give me some tips and pointers. I can 69 again sometime. That'd be cool.
All right, she's of the female persuasion, so she's probably has advice. Giselle.
Am I allowed to question the introduction first?
Yeah, say whatever you need.
I'm sorry, what was your name, caller?
John.
John. Okay, what was with the intro of your hello?
I think this is just a different Giselle. You don't sound like that bitch cunt whore that I was thinking of.
Oh, you got me confused with a different Giselle?
I think so.
Okay, that sounds good. So what are you doing in upstate?
Yeah.
Is that where you're from?
I'm working at Walmart. I'm a Walmart employee. I'm just cleaning the aisles and all that. It's kind of the only job I can get.
Well, that seems like it'd be a prime place to meet some ladies.
Walmart?
Yeah.
I beg to differ. Well,
Don't you have an arcade there?
No arcade.
No arcade.
There's no arcade in Walmart.
Yes, there is.
What? I've never seen
I've
that.
been to one where there's an arcade.
You talking about like the kiosk where like you can play like one game?
Oh, is it one game?
I don't know. I've never seen any game.
That would be good. 9/11 is gay goes to Walmart.
Yeah, we could do a man on the street thing there. But more importantly, we gotta...
I called to get some advice to 69. I don't know about like arcades and stuff. Should I go to arcade to find a girl, or what do you think?
Well, I think you can't, unless you're like paying the woman, you can't just jump into the 69 part. So yeah, I think you need to like add in a little of the perusing of the aisles and maybe the arcade. But I imagine you come in contact with lots of ladies at Walmart.
What's the best aisle he should go down?
Right?
To
Bitches be
find a woman?
shopping.
Yeah, well, what's the best aisle they should go down?
Aisle 69.
Yeah, what's the best aisle?
Housewares.
Housewares. I'm writing this down.
Oh, because you need to like make her get accustomed to wifely duties?
Well, yeah,
around the
like if
house?
you're going to Walmart, you're like going to buy like dish detergent and dishwasher pods, right? Or you could just be really creepy.
That's not a bad idea.
You could be really creepy and just hang out in the underwear section.
I think I'm going to do that.
The underwear section?
No, not that. I think I like the household aisle section. That's a good idea, Giselle. Thank you.
Well, once he actually finds the girl, the suitor, how does he transition? What's the conversation to get to 69ing, Giselle?
Well, I feel like this is similar advice to another caller that we had, because you could just ask, you can find a lady that just wants to hook up, right? But they exist.
How?
Well, the how's at Walmart.
Yeah, I mean, you just have to like have a conversation and get to know each other, and then somehow, somewhere in the conversation, dating comes up, then you might be able to say something like, it's been a while since I've been with a lady, whether that's true or not, and then see what her response is. Like, make her feel bad for you.
I don't want to get fired from my job at Walmart.
Well, if you do, then you'll get pity. And then you can...
Or you'll get paid in 69.
Oh, pity sex.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Pity 69.
Yeah, pity 69.
Clean up in aisle 69.
Oh, pity 69.
Yeah, if you then
Yeah,
share
that
like,
makes
oh, it's been a long time, it's actually making me pretty down, I'm kind of depressed about it. You know, if she's all, you know, in the mood and everything, then that's a score right there.
Awesome. I gotta get back to my shift, so I'm gonna go to that aisle. Go. Thanks, guys.
Let us know.
Okay.
how it goes.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. Take care.
I'll call back. Thanks.
All right, yeah, let us know how it goes. Very nice young man.
Nice young man?
Yeah, wasn't he? He was a real gentleman.
Not in the beginning.
Well, he thought you were someone else that probably deserved that.
Were you holding back, Giselle? Was that you or no?
I mean, I just don't.
Wait, was that your ex?
No.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
He just wants 69?
Yeah, I mean...
Is that a male trait?
Bucket list thing.
Yeah.
All right, I don't want to talk about this.
Yeah, but yeah, thank you, John. I hope, fill us in. What happens?
Good luck.
You'll-
And we'll have to look up if a Walmart has a fucking arcade.
Oh, yeah, I never heard of such a thing.
Okay.
Maybe some do. I don't know.
So let's get back to the lovers' affair here on Firefox. So let's
Where
play.
did
Let's
this
play.
come
Let's
from?
play this again. So they're at Planned Parenthood. It looks like. What are you guys doing there?
Why am I wearing a beret?
Like you're a commie. Isn't that what commies wear? Who's that
Oh my
cool? Che
God.
Guevara. But look at this. Is pretty romantic. A nice
Mm.
lover's embrace. Wow. You kissed his nose and he got your chin. Ah.
Oh my God.
That's, yeah. So how'd that go? How was Daniel?
Why are we at Planned Parenthood?
Now you tell us.
Tony.
I'm guessing this wasn't your first embrace. This is the post-abortion kiss?
I look a little like
Distressed?
Maya. Who does Kamala on SNL?
Is that
Maya Rudolph.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I look like in this video.
so? You
Is that a
guys,
good thing or a bad thing?
I guess it's fine.
she's not great, but you look good here. You're thinned down a little from the Ozempic, but you're not at your
All
prime
right,
yet.
it's really creepy.
Daniel doesn't mind. It doesn't look like, but looks like you guys got romantic after.
Right, I got his nose and he got my lips.
Yeah, it's kind of like a facial 69. in a way, almost.
This looks like what's that show on Netflix? Love on the Spectrum.
I believe it.
Yeah,
Yeah, you do look kind of on the spectrum here.
yeah, for sure.
But
Who isn't?
it's kind of cool. You guys finally met up. You guys have been dying to meet up, but
There's no rose petals and flowers and candle emojis.
so Giselle, do you remember, and Dirk, from previous episodes, where was Daniel from?
North Carolina.
Exactly. Now I have a new interesting thing I discovered. So I did some sleuthing over the weekends. I was trying to find out more about Daniel so I could connect him with Giselle, but it looks like they already have since connected. More importantly, there's something interesting I found. Zoom in, Dirk, on the top here by Daniel's name. We have one mutual friend. So we have a mutual friend, Nick Marino. And this is a local kid from Long Island. Click on his profile. So I think on the air, if this is possible, I think we should give this guy a call and see if there's anything we should be worried about with Daniel Muniz, like a background check before he and Giselle go any further than they have already went.
Wait, so you have this guy's number?
Well, I'm going to call him on Facebook. I know I've met him. We're not friends, but I know of him.
How do you know of him?
He's from the local music scene that I'm part of.
Oh, okay.
But I think I want to call him on Facebook Messenger and see if he answers.
That's a little ballsy, no?
Well, I care about your well-being. I don't want you to go any further with this Daniel
okay,
character
now
if
you
he's
care.
if he's a criminal. All right, so I'm calling him on my phone.
Oh my gosh.
Let's see if he
I'm a little
answers.
nervous.
Was he living in a submarine?
Yeah, it sounds. I know. What was that radar beep? Now, keep in mind, I've never talked to this guy in years. Haven't called him ever. But if he doesn't answer, I'll text him and say I need to talk to you right now.
I think
ASAP.
he's on the next ride to the Titanic at the moment.
Wait, but you're gonna message him or text him? I need clarification. What's the difference?
Facebook Messenger.
Okay.
Let's see if he answers first.
All right, he's not answering. He's probably like, "What the fuck? Why is this guy?"
He should be flattered I'm calling him. I'm messaging him. I'm going to say, I need to ask you something important ASAP, period.
And are you going to mention that we know that Daniel was the first person to comment on the new episode?
Oh, yeah, that's worth mentioning.
Yeah.
Daniel was the first. You know how folks on YouTube like to say first when they comment?
First.
Daniel.
I had to ask Tony what that meant.
Yeah, you thought it meant he was a virgin and you were his first, and then you aborted it.
It sounds like a cherry popping incident.
Well, you tell us, kid. All right, so I messaged him, this mutual contact. Let's see if he answers me back.
That's a little ballsy, no?
Yeah, what could I say? I got big balls.
His first post is interesting.
Huh?
His first post, or one of his top posts.
Well, this is the mutual. We're more interested in Daniel. Let's see Daniel's posts, actually. Yeah, go back. Let's learn more about him.
Sure.
Dirk
This
is
is what you spent the weekend doing?
Dirk is a boomer. Yeah. Well, this is important. I don't want this. Since you guys are already hot and heavy together, I want to learn more about him. So he had a birthday, May 15th. You just missed that.
Okay.
Let's scroll down. Let's see what else
The
we
usual
got.
Facebook fare.
Ton of birthday. I mean, it's good. He has a lot of friends wishing him happy birthday.
It's a good sign.
Maybe they're burner accounts, and he wants us to think that.
You don't want a loner.
Here we go. We got a man bun hunk in the picture with a cool Oriental gentleman, as Giselle likes to call them. Hey, stranger. Hope you're well. Period. This is actually a little off-putting. Hey, stranger. Period. Hope you're well.
Spelled "you're" wrong, so off-putting.
Yeah, Dirk's an attorney. He's got to keep an eye on those things. But wait, let's go back to that. That's interesting to me. Oh, female too. Giselle, are you jealous?
No, it was from 2022.
Oh, so he's been a loser. Oh wait, I got a message back from the mutual.
Here we go.
Oh my God, I'm nervous.
He said, "Text me. I'm at work." It's not nearly as fun.
All right, so he's part of society at least.
All right, do I tell him to go to the bathroom and give us 30 seconds for a call? Texting's
No.
not fun. What am I going to do? Hold up my phone to the screen?
I don't know. I feel weird telling somebody we're on a live podcast. Can you go to the bathroom?
Well, I'm the one with balls.
I mean, I'm an attorney. I take off work every day for this.
Yeah. He's got important cases that are in trial right now, and he's not even there to represent his
I got
clients.
a whole file cabinet I gotta get to.
His clients have no attorney in court right now because he's here. All right, I'm saying give me 30 seconds if you have a break or bathroom break
What does he do?
in the next 20 minutes. I don't
He's gonna think you're so creepy.
So I'd rather protect you from
Fake.
getting 69'd by Daniel against your wishes.
Isn't that what happened in the video?
No, that looks consensual to me.
That was face 69.
All right, so let's wait to hear back from him. In the meantime, last episode, you guys learned that we are growing as a show globally. We're in 7 or 8 countries now. Initially, we were most popular in Russia, but now it seems we're most popular in France.
Oui.
Yeah. So if you remember, we got a French article written about us by Guy.
Oh, right.
And he saw in our last episode that we talked about it, his article about us, and he thus wrote a follow-up article about us talking about him. So you could see up on screen now another French article that we need to translate to English so that the superior country can read it.
Look at you at the front of the article.
Yeah, why? Yeah, he never shows you. Dirk, scroll up to the top. Let's read the article headline. Tony Peck and Giselle Montenegro of There Goes the Neighborhood. The show's called 9/11 is Gay. There goes
Get it all right.
Yeah,
He
just
might
for,
not wanted to write that.
what's that?
Maybe he didn't want to write that.
Well, I think he's confused because, I mean, as a journalist, I just want him to get the facts straight. On Twitter or X, where he saw us, our channel name is There Goes the Neighborhood because that's the name of me and another colleague of mine's cartoon show, animated TV series. It's called There Goes the Neighborhood. The podcast is called 9/11 is Gay, the information show. But that's just a disclaimer that you might have to make a third article about Guy. Write an article about our cartoon show. How about? But FYI, that's just a side note. So the article titles Tony Peck, Giselle Montenegro talk about my article about the Crown Heights Jew tunnels. So let's scroll down. Let's read what's going on. On June 27th, I published an article exclusive to his VIP members club. That's pretty cool.
Oh, his VIP club.
Yeah,
We should
so-
have a VIP club.
We should, yeah. We're working towards that. But it's pretty cool that only for his exclusive paying members, he granted them the honor of reading about us, not the peons that pay for the free articles.
What is the ones that's in bold blue mean?
I think it's just a link.
It's a link to something else.
Oh.
Well, yeah, let's see.
Like, why is pedophilia?
Yes, I was going to get to that. So let's read this sentence. It says, the presence of a mattress stained with child's blood immediately reignited old stories about how some Hasidim were involved in pedophilia. So Dirks, hover the mouse over pedophilia. What is that linking to? It's linking to lush.
Pedophilia scandal among Orthodox Jews in Brooklyn.
Oh, interesting. All right, so it's an article about pedophiles and Jews, but we love Jews here, so we would never say anything bad about them, even if they are pedophiles. I'm sure there's two sides to that story, right?
Nothing's black and white.
Giselle? But Guy thinks there's nefarious things happening in these tunnels, which is why he was so intrigued by our interview with the tunnel Jew. Let's see, what else is he talking about here? Let's go to the second paragraph. On January 24th, two young hosts, again, he calls us young hosts. He called us young in his first article. He loves focusing on us being young.
All right, well, let's not deter him from that.
So paragraph 3. 2 days ago, Tony and Giselle made a new video in which they comment on various publications they obtained from around the world following their interview with David Saltzman, including my article. Tony suggested that I could participate in an interview with Mr. Saltzman. That's right, I did suggest that. But as I explained to him, I don't speak English well enough to participate in such an interview. Aw, man. Here is our discussion on YouTube. So now Guy shows screenshots of me conversing with him on YouTube comments section. Guy said, according to the Cambridge Dictionary, the idiom, quote, like rats fleeing a sinking ship, end quote, used to refer to people leaving a place, organization, etc., very quickly in large numbers because it is failing in some way. Example, former friends have deserted the couple like rats leaving a sinking ship. So if you recall, in Guy's article, he mentioned the lovely Jewish folks fleeing the tunnels like rats, and I thought it was a rude thing to say about the chosen people, nonetheless. The chosen rats, as Guy likes to say. But he's saying it's not anti-Semitic. He's saying it's actually just an idiom, a turn of phrase. So I said, oh, okay, that's better. We apologize. Then Guy said, I'm not making any slander against David Saltzman. I'm only quoting his own words. I don't speak English well enough to participate in an interview. And I said, it's all good. You're great. We love your article. That said, I wrote, so Guy is saying he wrote to the Chabad synagogue and they replied that Mr. Saltzman is not a representative of the Chabad synagogue. And as far as they know, he's not a member of the movement at all. Whoa. So Guy is doing some sleuthing on his own now.
Wow.
Trying to learn more about David Saltzman, who...
Oh my God, look at that picture.
The synagogue is saying he might not even go to that synagogue.
So what's his agenda then if he's not who he says he is?
I don't know. I think all signs are pointing to us doing a follow-up with David Saltzman at some point because...
We could definitely raise $7 if we do that episode.
I don't like getting duped. That's for sure.
Yeah, and especially as our attorney, it's legal matter as well if there's dupage going on.
He was such a nice guy.
So-
Behind the scenes though, he's very like we checked his,
Yeah,
all
he,
his,
he was a full-fledged chosen person as far as we could tell. We checked his bris. He was circumcised. So we know he was in
Can
fact...
we just focus on his heart?
Which was also very good. But the reason I'm playing this music is I want to remind our listeners we have a goal today of $7. If you could please donate to us $7 by the end of the show, we'll really appreciate that. Look at Giselle. She's hot. You want to pay her?
No, if you give us $7, I can get new little things for the top of mine.
yeah, baby.
For the top of your what? Oh, what is that? A dog?
It's a little...
Or is that a rat
It's a little
signifying David Saltzman?
straw cover.
Looks like a little rat fleeing a tunnel. So there's one other thing with Guy I want to show that I thought was cute. Again, we have a real love affair with Guy going. So Dirk, pull up the next tab here.
Do you use that word?
I'm trying it out. So look, zoom in here. So this is on X. Guy reposted this video of me. And then scroll down. Guy commented and said, "Excellent smiley face sunglasses." So scroll to this video. I wasn't planning on playing this on the episode, but I think now we have to.
Oh, I love this video.
So wait, go to the beginning. So I thought it was very interesting that a international journalist shared this video of me that I posted, but it's nothing about news, but let's watch and see what Guy liked about it.
Here we go.
Hallelujah! Hallelujah! What the hell are you doing? I'm gonna make this big for my great-grandson's graduation barbecue. I know you want barbecue ribs, but do you have any room for roasted brown? The hell? You gonna buy me another damn tree?
My baby is graduating. I am so proud of you. Thank you for letting me stay here.
Come here any time you want, day or night. As long as you don't stay too long, you leave right after graduation, right, baby?
We're Wakanda forever.
So it's me watching Medea, one of the Medeas, I forget which one. They're all instant classics. We love Medea. Well, that's the gist of this video.
You're very honed in with every beat of it.
But Guy shared this for his whole audience to see, and he loved it himself. Maybe he's a big Medea fan? I don't know.
I feel like you're putting us under a trance with this. I don't like this.
What are you feeling?
I don't know. It's making me like stare into your eyes.
You like it?
No.
So yeah, so this video of me is now big in France, apparently. But so Guy loves us. We love Guy. Thank you, Guy, for everything you do for us, sharing us around the world. But with love also inevitably comes hate. So I want to do a new segment called Hate Mail. So over time, we've gotten some hate mail, and I've been compiling it for this segment that we could make recurring. And Dirk pulled up our first piece of hate mail here. So this was on YouTube, user the first Hannibal X5 Foe. And he commented on one of our episodes. He said, making fun of I think he's talking about Giselle. He said, making fun of the poor lady who you unknowingly call a shiksa behind her back. It's completely ridiculous, but typical of your kind, trying to corrupt an innocent soul. The old Austrian with the funny mustache was right. So let's add some context to this. The first Hannibal thinks I'm a Jewish gentleman, which is flattering. Unfortunately, I'm not, but thank you so much, first Hannibal. Only Dirk Dinkman is the only Jew in the
Tony's
room.
not really a Jewish.
No. But that's what he's referring to when he says...
Does your birth certificate say Tony or Anthony?
Anthony. But
It does?
Oh, yeah. But I think that's what he's referring to when he says typical of your kind, because this gentleman, first Hannibal, doesn't care for the chosen people. And then he thinks Giselle isn't Jewish, which is obvious to me, but as you'll see with further hate mail, is not so obvious to other folks. But wait, let's stay on this a second. What's this follow-up? So he's saying that I call Giselle a shiksa behind her back, which a shiksa is a non-Jewish lady who like makes Jews horny or something to try to steer them away from Jews. Dirk, is that right?
Pretty much.
Wasn't that in a Seinfeld episode? That's how I learned about shiksas.
Yeah, I think so. Or Curb, maybe? I don't know.
I think they called Elaine a shiksa.
Oh, that's right. Because her boss was
Yeah.
very infatuated with her. So.
Yeah, so I think it's a non-Jew who like is
And her son.
Succubus.
And his son, the boss's son.
Yeah.
What does it mean?
It's a non-Jewish lady who like gets Jews
Can we
all
Urban
horned up.
Dictionary that?
Sure, Dirk, let's search. So a Gentile girl or woman, which is a non-Jew, especially one who has attracted a Jewish man. There it is. So he's saying, this first Hannibal saying, I called Giselle a shiksa behind her back. I mean, if I did behind her back, I should do it in front of her back too. But yeah, no, Giselle is a shiksa, but she wasn't a shiksa when she was fat. She was anti-shiksa. But he then replied to himself here, this guy again, First Hannibal, continuing his rant, saying she must think it's fun to join in on your anti-American psychosis. You are a Nabal. I have no idea what that is. Try, you look like a Lightsan. Don't know what that is. With those glasses that I wear. And that messy hair. But if you had a brain, it would be a good idea not to use such words as you use, as it only fuels anti-Semitism. Oh wait, so maybe this guy is Jewish? And he's sticking up for, I don't know, I can't. But I guess you think it's funny to look over your shoulder. Ooh.
Are you wearing a new scent?
Hey, you say this every episode. No.
Did you just grab your breasts?
No, my pits that you're probably smelling. So this guy hates me. I think he's sticking up for Giselle. So let's look up some of these words he called me. Enable, just double click it. Oh wait, it's a screenshot, you can't.
I can't. Yeah.
Foolish.
Vile person.
Senseless fool. Okay, so he's
Foolish
Stupid,
man.
wicked.
So jump back. So he's calling me a fool. You are a fool. You look like let's look up that. Do definition, because I don't see it. It looks like just a family name.
Do you use incognito mode?
No, I have nothing to hide. I have Dirk Dinkman backing me up to cover my ass. But all right, so I'm not sure what this word means, but
If you had a guess.
you look like a. Oh wait, I think there it is. Look, 3, a clown. Hebrew lights in as a clown.
Oh, there you go.
So I'm a
You look
fool
like a
that looks like a
clown.
clown. Aw, man. But all right, so this guy hated us. Let's go to our second piece
I mean,
of hate
that's kind
now.
of. Yeah, all right.
It's fair. It's fair. So this was a
That's
long
great for a
one.
podcast.
This was a long one.
Oh my God.
A lot of hate here. So this was from anti-Twitter or anti-Facebook thing called Gab. Gab is like the new Facebook that allows you to say whatever the hell you want. So there's a lot of people that hate the chosen folks on Gab.
Social.
So this guy, whose username's that guy Doug, saw our Jew Tunnel interview and then said a lot of this. So he said, ha ha ha, see you then, coming here to spy on us and try to shut it down. Answer me this then, since you are actually involved in this witchcraft. And he made a laundry list of questions for us. Number 1, why do you people think, he thinks me and Giselle are the chosen people. Why do you people think 9/11 is gay? Number 2, why are Jews kicked out of 109 countries? Number 3, why do people always need to flee in sewers when the truth comes out? 4, why do you have adrenochrome? They're one of our favorite sponsors. That's why.
We explained it a million times.
Yeah. Do you think torturing kids to death is good? No. Why
Wait, why does everyone think we're Jewish?
Because dummies.
It's like
The first episode, everyone seemed to think that.
Yeah,
we were
well,
Jewish.
dummies or fools or nabals who saw
Like
our
Sam.
Jew Tunnel interview.
I mean, I'm single, so if there's a Jewish man out there, I will become Jewish. Just saying.
So you aborted Daniel's kid and you're already on the market.
Oh my God.
But the fools that saw our Jew Tunnel interview assumed everyone in frame was Jewish. I mean, look at Giselle. Does she look Jewish? Maybe a dark. You could be from Israel, maybe.
But now everyone assumes that she's a shiksa.
Yeah, a shiksa. Is she a Jew? What is she? You guys need to make up your minds.
Right.
And then he's going on and on, really hateful stuff. Turn all goyim into tax slaves, gay. Us people are not going to do shit. This guy's very angry. So he hates us. Do we go answer all of his questions? Why is 9/11 gay? I don't feel like explaining why it's gay. Just know that me and my people really think it's gay. All right, pull up next tab.
Oh my God. I don't know if I like this segment.
Hate mail? Oh, I love. I
It's
love hate
therapeutic,
mail.
I think.
I love hate mail more than flattering mail.
It holds a mirror to you, and then you can agree with it or not.
Yeah, it's humbling. It's like an ayahuasca trip. You gotta look at yourself in the mirror.
And it's good constructive criticism.
Yeah, it is very constructive so far. So this guy, good citizen. Oh, that's good. He's a good citizen. He said, let's see, I'm assuming you're trying to be a little cheeky if 9/11 is gay. In fact, what you think is gay is what you would call the conspiracy theory around it. Huh? You make fun of the whole pedo Epstein Island and Pizzagate with your opening for your, quote, show. Hey, it's a show. We're global, kid. Let's add your prop adrenochrome. It's not a prop adrenochrome. This is fresh kid's blood. Pretty sick, dude, but expected again. Your psyops is pretty weak. He hates us, and he tags some of his friends.
Who's he adding?
Beach milk, beach milk, and
Don't even. We need to.
What's Pizzagate?
Pizzagate is the theory that there's a pizza parlor in Washington D.C. where they think was like headquarters for pedophilia called Comet Ping Pong Pizza. Which is now time to segue to our next sponsor of the day, Comet Ping Pong Pizza. Good transition, Giselle. Comet Ping Pong Pizza. We are Washington, D.C.'s premier pizzeria for over 40 years. And also, you're not allowed in our basement. Our pizza has been voted best in the state. We put pizza in quotes because we believe it belongs in a category all of its own. You're not allowed in our basement. Comet Ping Pong Pizza is home of our signature aged pizza. Our private menu offers pizza aged 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, because we believe pizza gets finer with age, but not too much age. By the way, stay out of our basement. Comet Ping Pong Pizza has proudly served many celebrities and politicians over the years, including Jimmy Savile, Hillary and Bill Clinton, Jeffrey Epstein, Ghislaine Maxwell, the Podesta brothers, Prince Andrew, and much, much more. You'll often catch them coming out of our basement, but don't go down there. So come on down to Comet Ping Pong Pizza today. Bring your kids. So, that was one of our favorite sponsors, Comet Ping Pong Pizza. But let's jump to our next piece of hate mail here.
Oh my God, is this the last one?
It's the last one. So, I saw them all having a field day saying these hateful things about us on Gab, where they were sharing our Drew Tunnel interview, and I said, you guys gotta relax. And then they said, relax? About Jews trying to summon a spirit by stabbing dead people and chanting songs to convert the goy that are just walking on the streets minding their own business and then literally admitting to spying on Americans in tunnels that were illegally dug out under property that is not theirs? Are you actually one of those goobers on that podcast that just hear anything at all that the little hats said and are then, yes, queen, summon that spirit?
That spirit.
And I said, yeah.
Wow.
So this
That guy Doug's not happy.
Oh, that's that guy Doug again.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it's the same guy.
Duh.
Doug, you need to settle down.
Relahate.
Especially with Dirk Dinkman sitting here. Come on. Very rude.
My advice, easy on the caps when you're trying to present your argument. Own your argument, just have faith in what you're trying to say. You don't need to sprinkle it with all this yelling.
What, Dirk, you don't use caps in the courtroom when you're defending your case?
If it's going badly, it's a last resort.
Oh, okay.
You don't do it right out the gate.
Uh-huh. So, yeah, I mean, this guy watched the whole interview and was really...
And he clown-faced you.
He did?
Which is a...
Oh, shit!
A ball, right? Or
a light sound.
Light sound. We're learning.
So... That was hate mail. I love hate mail, so keep sending your hate. I personally love it. So I forgot to even plug who our guest of the day is, which is crazy. Our special guest of the day coming up at the second half of the show is we're going to be performing a séance to do the first ever interview with Thomas Crooks, the Trump assassin.
I'm a little scared.
I've never been to a séance, have you?
I know.
No, this is my first séance.
Oh my God.
So we have a guest coming in studio who
Can we have a safe word?
Yeah, we should probably talk about that with the guest when he comes. That's
my God.
It's a good idea. But our guest coming in studio is a voodoo practitioner, ceremonial voodoo expert. So he's going to lead us through the seance, and we're going to summon the spirit of Thomas Crooks because he unfortunately died and we couldn't interview him. But
glad we live in this day and age.
yeah,
I don't think I'm ready for this.
a lot of technology, seance technology. Well, it's an ancient art actually. So,
But we had to learn it.
yes, we had to bring in this expert. Yeah, he's readily available, which is nice. But
Did that guy message you back?
not yet. Let's see if he saw it.
You scared him away.
What more can I do?
You were all like,
He didn't see it
when
yet.
you go to the bathroom and pull your package out, give me 30 seconds and just FaceTime me.
He did kind of look like a hunk, which you might like.
I didn't even say that. That was your own endorphins.
I'll pull up a
getting all
photo of him
horned
again
up.
since it's long gone, but
No,
he
I
was
don't
kind of a
care.
hunk. All right, so we're getting a call, or I got a message back from the mutual friend of Daniel. I'm going to try calling him again.
Oh my gosh.
Let's see.
Oh, everyone put your submarine cap on.
Hello?
Nick?
Hey, what's happening, man?
Hey, sorry, I know it's really random, but
good.
so my friend is starting to is on and off dating this guy that randomly me and you were mutual friends with on Facebook. So I didn't even know this guy knew me or anyone I knew, and then I saw, because I'm friends with you on Facebook, and then I saw that he is friends with you. And I thought he was from a different state. I thought he was from North Carolina. So I was like, how does he know Nick? So I wanted to ask you to see if there's anything sketchy about this guy that I should know about. His name's Daniel Muniz or Muniz.
Daniel Muniz. Hold on. Let me see. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Put you on speakerphone because I don't even know who this guy is.
Oh, maybe it was a
hold
random
on.
music connect. Because I think he plays guitar, so maybe it was a music connection. You guys.
Probably. Let me see. Daniel Muniz.
Muniz.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know if I've seen this guy in my life. I have no idea how we ended up being friends.
Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe he
I don't know.
played locally because I think he's from Carolina, but maybe did you guys ever tour in North Carolina?
No. So yeah, I don't know this guy.
Huh? Yeah.
No
That's,
idea.
all right. Yeah, I just wanted to see if you had any dirt I should be concerned about that my friend's trying to date this guy.
Yeah, no, Tyler, I have no idea.
All right. If anything goes wrong, I'll blame you. That's fine.
Yeah, you can blame me. That's cool. Yeah.
All right. Well, sorry for bothering you at work. Appreciate you.
No, all good, brother.
All right.
All
Appreciate
good, man.
it. All right. Take care.
All right, man. Take care. See ya.
All right. So either Nick doesn't know him or Nick is in cahoots with Daniel and they have a ring where they.
You weren't even nervous.
I believed him. He seemed very sincere. He had no clue who he was. But
I think he's even more dangerous than Daniel.
sometimes people add each other, and then you kind of just are like, sure, whatever.
Well, then-
you know, I'll accept you as my friend.
Well, this is almost even more insane then.
Right.
So they don't even know each other. This random guy from North Carolina happens to know this guy from Long Island, where we're from. What are the odds of that? And they don't even know each other. That's insane, isn't it? The odds of that are it's almost kismet. It's fate for you to be with Daniel.
Well, we'll see if Daniel stops watching the show now because you did all this sleuthing on him.
Well, Daniel, it's not. Don't be offended. We're sleuthing you.
Oh, no, we.
Well, the wee you do
That
with
side
Daniel.
of-
That's why you guys
that's
were at Planned Parenthood together.
that
wee.
French journalist is gonna pickle.
Yeah,
The wee is that side of the room.
It's only because Daniel, I want you to marry Giselle. So as your best man at the wedding, Daniel, I want to make sure you're good for Giselle here. Because as you know, Mexicans are very fertile, as you know from experience. You're already at Planned Parenthood. And if you're going to have several kids together, I want to make sure you're going to be a good dad. And I could be a good stepdad because I hate kids. Hence the adrenochrome. But that's all we have for now. We'll learn. Once Daniel watches this episode, I'm sure he'll have a response. We should even get him on the phone again because next episode. Because we talked, that's how you first met Daniel, was on the phone when he called in for the Giselle LoveLine.
Right.
So let's get a follow-up with Daniel and learn about this passionate kiss you guys shared over the weekend. But
Face 69.
yeah, that's that. So for our final segment, before we bring our guest on and do a seance, we're going to do one of our fan favorite segments called Madonna, where Giselle fills us in on what the hell is going on with Madonna.
Well,
Put on your cans.
yeah, that would help. Has anybody seen the previews for the new Deadpool Wolverine movie?
I have not, but I've heard
No,
word of
Come
mouth is pretty high.
on.
It looks gay as hell.
Well, if any of the viewers out there happen to watch the preview, I saw the movie last night, but the preview is...
Wait, you saw it?
Yeah.
Oh,
I saw it in 4D.
4? What's the fourth dimension?
They give you the glasses.
That's 3D.
4D dimensional glasses?
It was because they have... Like water, they punch you. They move the chairs around.
You feel
Movie
Wolverine's...
theaters is a dying. It's like they're competing with streaming, so they really need to immerse you now. Like,
Yeah, it was so cool. But the preview to the movie, they play like a prayer.
Why?
That's just the song they went with. So that's Madonna news also.
Wait, what prayer? Oh, wait.
like
she's-
a prayer.
Oh,
Like a prayer.
no, the song.
There's a song called Prayer.
Like a prayer.
Just
Or is
like
it-
a prayer, my voice will take you there.
I never heard that song.
Oh my God. Okay, Dirk, you might have to bring it up.
Or just sing over it and I'll play it under you and maybe they won't recognize it. So just sing it a
over
cappella and I'll put it in afterwards. Sing it a cappella, Giselle.
Just like a prayer, your voice can take me there. Just like the dun dun dun, you are a mystery. Dun 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 dun, we do wonder what we see. Just like a prayer, your voice can. And then there's a choir.
So sick.
Me there. Oh, anyway,
Did you sing that to Daniel?
no.
What, you sang like a virgin to him because he was the first? You were
No.
first?
Well,
Boom.
pop culture is saying that Madonna has a new boyfriend.
Pop culture. Who's that?
Well, just in general, the word on the street, Madonna posted a new Instagram, and then all the tabloid articles went wild posting about her new boyfriend. And he's a lot younger.
Whoa.
She got herself a hunk.
All right, so I think there's a post she made, correct?
Yeah, and she's topless.
So Dirk, follow up after the hate mail. Social media posts from, zoom in a little bit on here. She made one of those Instagram, 3-photo posts. So here she is looking not horrible. I mean, we've seen her look way worse.
Yeah.
I think she's looking better.
Yeah, maybe she's, the adrenochrome's helping her. It's making her young and fruitful again. So scroll down, there's another image she posted. Whoa.
If you look closely, you can see in one of the photos, you can see a little nip.
Yeah, we can't show nip though.
Oh,
But
okay.
we
So
can
you guys
show
are gonna
her-
have to
you
look up the song
Afterwards.
and the nip on your own.
right now. Yeah, there's enough eye candy on screen right now. So then in the third image, she reveals who her new boyfriend is. She's in bed with him, I think.
Drum roll.
It's,
Tony,
it's
behave.
what?
Yes. So I actually knew she was taking adrenochrome because I actually gave it to her firsthand. So that's why she's looking kind of hot again. She used to look like a Baphomet demon freak of nature because she's like 80.
Give me some of that.
But she looks pretty damn good now. Almost Dick Tracy-esque when she looked her best in that film.
Tony, I thought you were gonna have that tattoo removed.
No. Yeah. So a cool little fun trivia for the fans. you guys thought I was Jewish. You thought I was white. You guys didn't know what I was. I'm actually half black.
You're black from the neck down.
Yeah, well, I'm literally half black. Yeah, half my body is actually black. So I'm actually.
What does that mean?
It means I'm joining the NFL pretty soon, and I'm really bad at hockey.
Right.
But
what does that mean about?
Oh, waist down. Well, I'm actually similar to that gentleman from the Olympics.
What's happening in this photo?
We were watching Days of Our Lives. You gotta remember, Madonna's 80 years old.
Right.
She loves old soap operas.
She's 65.
That's what she tells you. She told me we're in the heat of the moment. She's actually 84, but she drinks adrenochrome every now and then. So she looks kind of hot again. We 69.
Oh my God.
Just like that caller loves to do.
How'd you do it?
I feel like,
what aisle?
oh yeah, that's what he wanted to know.
I don't know.
Who took the picture? That's what I want to know.
Dirk was there. Dirk. All right, I want to give you credit,
Cat's
Dirk.
out of the bag.
You were
Cat's out of the
there.
bag.
God.
The bag's in the river.
Well, the thing is, with me, I've been Me Too'd many times in my life, as you'll read on my Wikipedia article.
Which is why I came along.
Exactly. So what I do is whenever I'm with the fairer sex, I bring my attorney, Dirk, with me to make sure everything's consensual. We do a bunch of paperwork beforehand. Right. Madonna signed a bunch of waivers and non-disclosure agreements.
Stipulations, everything.
Yeah, sex is very complicated now. You can't just have sex. You got to sign lawyer papers and attorney documents. So Dirk was actually there with us the whole time, and he took several photos of us.
Right. I stood in the corner. You know, I averted my eyes.
Yeah.
Zoom in on her hand.
Her hands are still very elderly. I'm gonna be sleeping on the couch tonight.
Very veiny. Very
Oh
veiny.
my God.
Very veiny.
Very veiny, but that's only because she has so much blood flowing through her. Adrenochrome.
All that blood is probably going somewhere else.
For me, it's not. That's why I gotta use Blue Chew, our next sponsor of the day. But no, so that was us. That was me with Madonna. Yeah, it's going pretty well. She has a few other boyfriends. Sometimes I watch them because I'm a cuck.
Oh my God.
But yeah, that's our update on Madonna. Anything else, Giselle?
The Olympics.
The Olympics. So Giselle was talking about big black cock, BBC earlier.
And I was like, what's this, you know?
But there's also big French cock, BFC, because there's in the Olympics this cool French guy. Maybe Guy knows him. Maybe he wrote an article about this man's
that he
manhood.
lost.
So let's play this French pole vaulter. Let's watch the video, then we could explain exactly what happened
What's this
here.
doozy?
What?
Do you hear the dog?
No. So look at him, this French guy. Ooh! So if you missed it the first time, let's rewind. Oh, they're showing slow-mo. His penis knocked the pole down.
I love that you chose penis. You could have used.
What do
you
you
didn't want to say.
What do you call it? What's it in Spanish?
What's another word for penis?
Well, no, I just think that there's a whole plethora, right?
What's your favorite plethora to call it?
Well, I think in this instance, you wouldn't want to say dong.
You wouldn't want to say dong?
Wouldn't you want to say dong?
You want to say dong.
Doesn't everybody want to say dong when you see this?
I don't know. Why dong over any other?
Because it's ginormous.
Oh, a dong is ginormous. I didn't know dong had a certain size.
I think a dong insinuates that it's larger than life, no?
Why? Because it's like tolling
I
a
can't believe-
bell with a hunchback.
Look at Dirk's face.
I can't believe you didn't tape it down. You've been training how long? How many jumps of this are you doing?
Yeah, that's
His
never
pole
happened before.
and it's like,
We should have connected our caller with this guy. This guy must 69 on the regular.
He might be too donged up to 69. He's
Donged
gonna
up.
suffocate her, choke to death. But yeah, so he lost, this French guy. The cool thing was in Nigeria, the Nigerian candidate, Michelle Obama, Her dong knocked the pole over too, I think. Or she actually pole vaulted with her dong. I don't know. You tell us, Giselle.
You can't be a
Obama
female
fan.
and have a dong. Oh my God, let's just keep watching. We should just always have this.
Giselle being transphobic, saying you can't have a dong and be female.
That's the moment he realizes it.
Did you see the boxer in the Olympics? The male boxing all the women to death?
No.
Yeah, there's a male boxing in the female division because he's trans, which we love, and he's knocking out all the women like the good old days, like Ralph Cramden on the Honeymooners.
Right.
Is like
To
in
the
the
moon.
Olympics. He's sending them all to the moon, which is really awesome. Very proud of him. Her. So yeah, Dong Olympics, Ralph Cramden knocking out women. The Olympics are kind of sick again. Now I'm kind of into the Olympics.
Skateboarding's, it's still going strong.
Break
Yeah.
dancing.
Wait, did you watch the skateboarding?
I did. I watched some of it.
Did the Japanese guy win?
I think they did. Yeah.
Fuck. The Japanese are so robotic, they win in skateboarding all the time, and it's annoying.
Oh, did they win in break dancing?
That's new this year. First.
Yeah.
Yep.
I didn't even know that.
Listen,
The Olympics are really trying to
You got
pander
to
to
stay on the
youth.
pulse, Tony.
Yeah, you stayed on the pulse of this French man's erection.
The pulse, the dong pulse.
Yeah.
Cock block.
So I guess that's everything before we bring our guest on, which is really the real meat of this. So when we come back from a quick break, we're going to have our voodoo specialist here, and we're going to summon the spirit of Thomas Crooks, the first ever interview with Trump's assassin. We'll see you all in just a moment.
If I decide to stay.
I got chills.
heart belongs to you. Time.
Hello, welcome everybody, and thank you all for joining us today for Sex Offenders for Kamala Harris. Let's all welcome our first speaker today, Tony Peck.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for having me. My name is Tony Peck. I'm a registered sex offender for 12 years, and more importantly, I am also a registered Democrat in support of Kamala Harris 2024. Now, I am not a sex offender in that I sexually molest women. I'm a sex offender in that my sexual skill is so bad that it's offensive to the art of sex. Just kidding, I'm a regular sex offender, and I'm actually quite good at what I do, wherein lies the problem. So you might be wondering, since I'm a sex offender, why aren't I voting for Donald Trump, since he is also a sex offender? And the answer to that is simple. I'm a sex offender, therefore I really love women, which is why I do what I do. And Kamala Harris is a woman, and it's that cut and dry, really. But it's not just that. Us Democrats have a storied history and a great track record of supporting and hosting some of the greatest sex offenders of all time. Bill Clinton, Harvey Weinstein and his friends, Jeffrey Epstein and all of his cool clients. So it's important for all of us to stick together and trust that Kamala Harris will do right by us. And I just want to say that sex offenders were still humans. I mean, everyone has sexual urges. We're just a bit more enthusiastic about it. But I wanted to come on here today to let you all know that me and my fellow offenders have gotten together and composed some really exciting legislation for sex offender reform. So we'd actually like to propose this legislation to Kamala Harris and her team. And I know they're listening intently to this stream right now, so I'd like to tell you a bit about it. So we would like to remove all prison sentences for sex offenders because studies actually show that prison time doesn't actually reform said criminal of their criminal behavior. And psychologists will tell you that suppression and cutting things out cold turkey actually causes more harm than good. And a lot of studies also show that the best way to get over something actually is overexposure to said thing. And I'm sure all of you listening can relate to this, that when you go out on a weekend and you drink way too much and you get really sick and you're throwing up, you want to stop drinking forever. So we propose that sex offenders like myself, the best way to get over our urges is overexposure. So we're proposing that sex offenders get locked in a room or in an environment with so many women that we're sex offending all night, all week, till we're blue in the face, and by the end of it, we'll never want to offend again. So that's pretty much the gist of our legislation we're proposing to Lady Kamala and her administration, and we know she's most suited to take us seriously, and she's the best suited woman to pass this legislation and make the country a better place. So thank you for having me today. Thanks for hosting this, and I'd like to welcome our next speaker, James Corden. All right, everyone, welcome back. We are now joined by our guest of the evening, who we've been hyping up a lot, Dr. Olutunji, who is a shamanic voodoo master who's going to help guide us through this seance to contact Thomas Crooks. So, Dr. Olutunji, if you want to give a brief intro on yourself, your background, go ahead.
Hello, everyone. I am Dr. Olutunji, as stated previously. I grow in Haiti. My roots are deeply connected with my ancestors in the traditions of black magic. Voodoo for me is no religion. It's more of a way of life, a way for me to connect to my community, my heritage, and the divine. We are ready.
Wow. That was cool.
Should I be nervous?
I'm not nervous anymore.
Yeah.
There's nothing to be nervous about.
Okay.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of misconceptions about voodoo. People think it's all evil and spooky and stuff, but I guess there's some good too, which we're going to do for this seance. So, as I mentioned before, our purpose today is to contact the spirit of Trump's assassin, Thomas Crooks, because when he first came out that Trump was shot, I said, wow, we got to get the assassin on our show to interview them, to learn more what the heck happened that day. But he unfortunately passed away, so the only way to interview him is talk to his spirit, which we know is possible. So we brought this expert in. How do we get started?
First of all, I will need you to join me. Voodoo, to conjure up the spirit from the other side, requires energy. So I will need both of your energy to help me with this process.
Okay.
I would like you to repeat after me. Pour me water.
Pour me water. Giselle, you're not doing it.
I have to do it?
I need everyone to join in the process in order to conjure up the spirit from the other side.
Yeah.
It must be a complete, total team effort.
Should we be doing this?
Yeah.
We must do this.
Okay.
This is the reason why I am here.
Yeah. Don't be rude to our guests,
I'm
Giselle.
not. I'm just saying.
Respect
I'm
the guest time.
nervous.
It is okay. I will guide you through this. I have done this many times. Pour me water.
Pour me water.
Holy water.
Holy water.
Quench this fire.
Quench this fire.
Makasa.
Makasa.
Pour me water.
Pour me water.
Holy water.
Holy water.
Makusa. 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 Makusa.
Makusa. Makusa. Makusa. Makusa. Whoa. Oh my god.
Oh my.
Holy this voodoo stuff really works.
Ah, yes. Now we are here.
Wow. I'm
We
spooked.
just need something very special to take this moment to the next level. In order to cross over, we need a ceremonial drink. Do you have any adrenochrome?
As a matter of fact, we actually do right here. Our sponsor, Adrenochrome from the Clintons. So, yeah, what do? We have to drink from this?
That is the good stuff, as they say.
Yeah. So, I guess I'll pour. Each of us have to drink it, or how's this work?
You pour from a cup. Each one of us take a sip from the same cup, keeping our mind focused on the task at hand.
Which is Séance to contact Thomas Crooks.
We will need more of that.
Oh my gosh.
Goodness. Well, let's see if this suffices. Do I have to say or do anything?
You
or
need not to say anything.
Just
Just
focus?
take a sip and focus.
Yikes.
I will now take a sip.
Giselle's first adrenochrome.
Don't worry. It burns the first time.
Okay, well, we're spiritually enlightened now, I think. So how do we actually get to talking to the dead here?
I do not use ancient techniques only. I do not use Ouija board. I use black magic, and I have a special sacred device, black magic device, that allows us to talk to the dead.
Really? Did you bring it along with you?
I will do something, and I will make it appear. Just bear with me for a second, please.
Okay.
Here we go. Okay, no way. Okay, no way. Okay, no way.
Whoa! So, is that the device?
Here we are. The device that you are looking at here is a very special device. This device here dates back thousands and thousands, goes back many moons ago. It was first discovered by the hands of my people in my village. This goes back to the time before industrialization and even electricity was invented.
Really? 'Cause it looks kind of like advanced. What is it? I've never seen something like
It
that.
utilizes electromagnetism and voodoo magnetism to conjure up the spirit of the dead. If you can see, it also has a lens where we can look to the other side and visualize the dead. It also has a speaker that we can use to communicate through the dead.
Okay. That makes sense, I guess. Yeah. I'm unfamiliar with these paranormal devices, but I mean, it seems pretty legit to me.
This is a very sought after device. I am the only one in the world that has this device.
Oh. Wow. Well, good thing we called you. So, how do we finally get started to communicate with Thomas?
This is a very serious process. And because the task at hand is very serious, I need all hands on deck. I will need you to close your eyes for me, please.
Okay.
Voodoo, hoodoo, shrunken head, let us speak now to the dead. By the mighty Haitian books, let us bring back the spirit of Thomas Crooks.
Who's there? Where am I?
Who is this? State your name.
Thomas Crooks.
Whoa. Holy. So we broke through. Well, Thomas, thank you for being with us right now. Just to let you know, we're doing a podcast.
What is this?
You're on a podcast right now, and we've heard so much about you, and yet not much at all. There's not much known about you, and we wanted to be the first to actually communicate with you and do an interview with you and learn what happened with you and Trump.
Wait,
Okay.
What's that? Giselle said something.
well, tell me who you are.
Well, we're from a podcast called 9/11 is Gay.
Okay.
So, can you tell us a little about yourself, or who are you?
I guess so. I'm 20 years old. I live in Bethel Park, Pennsylvania. I was kind of a loser and a sucker. I never really got with any of the girls or anything in my school. But I see that throat at your table is semi-attractive. Do you think you could hook me up with her?
That throat? Who?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean the girl?
Oh, sorry.
Giselle?
Yeah,
Giselle?
Female. Some of my anime shows call women that, so I kind of like it.
That's flattering.
I don't know what that means.
The throat? Oh, I think he's kind of just objectifying you.
Killed?
It's like the chakra.
No, the opposite. I think he kind of likes you.
Yeah, definitely. What do you mean?
Are you attracted to Thomas Crooks?
Hi, Thomas.
Hi.
I'm Giselle.
Can I talk to the guy again?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, hi.
So...
Well, what I asked you before was maybe when I'm not around, you can ask me if I can hook up with her, because I don't really want to do that in front of her.
Oh, my bad.
Thank you.
That was a little awkward. Yeah, I'm sorry. But you mentioned having female problems. Was there a reason for this? Or?
Well, I was really kind of embarrassing, but I was known for my body odor because I'm allergic to the aluminum that they have in some of the deodorants. I would sometimes, if I would use it, because I would smell so bad, but I would break out all over, even on my face, and the girls at school would call me like Elio's face or things like that. And to me it wasn't that bad, but the kids were kind of ruthless, but whatever.
Well, Dr. Olutunji's having a physical reaction to this, it looks like.
What happened?
The smell is permeating from the other side.
Whoa.
It's so stank.
Wow, I think I do smell that, actually. Yeah, Dirk, are you doing this? How's the table shaking? I do kind of smell that now, actually, that you mentioned it. It is pretty bad. I definitely wouldn't hook up with you, Thomas.
I mean, I like Elios, so...
Did you call me? Did you call me here to bully me, or are you gonna try to help with any situation? I don't really understand why I'm even talking to people.
No. Well, we kind of want to learn more about you and like what you've been doing. But Dirk, pull up for a second. I saw an article about this stench, actually. So there's a news article here where one of your classmates, you might even remember who she is, Juliana Grooms. You remember her? Did you have a crush on her? She told New York Times, quote, kids would say, hey, look at that school shooter over there, and it would tease Thomas about his poor hygiene and his body odor. What? So
that bitch promised me a fucking hand job, and then the next day I came to school after doing her homework, and there was a bag of fucking onions in my locker. So no, I don't want to talk about her.
Jeez. Sorry that happened to you.
Onions?
Whatever.
Well, yeah, I don't want to bully you. I don't want to focus on this body odor stench too long, but
so many layers to this.
Just like the onions that were rotting in his locker and that he smells like too, probably. But were there any other like hobbies or something you have in life besides this body odor?
I guess well, I like anime, like I said before. I dabble in pornography, not doing it, not making it, but I'm not opposed to the idea. But I watch quite a bit of it just to be ready when the time comes. And I also did a lot of shooting and hunting, but I was getting better, but I'm really not the best shot. And I didn't make the rifle club at my school, and that was kind of.
You are not a good shot. We can agree with that.
Yeah. So, Dirk, pull up this article, because I think another classmate of yours, Thomas, actually mentioned last name Schrager. Remember old Schrager? He said that Thomas tried out for the rifle team and he didn't make it because he was not a good shot. And yeah, I think we could all agree that that is true. So how bad were you? What happened when you tried out for the team?
All right. Well, I was awful at the rifle club tryout, but I'm a kid. The whole point of going to school is to learn things. So I kind of disagree with their whole system, but I did accidentally shoot the rifle teacher, the janitor, and the transvestite lunch lady and it just clipped him though. So I mean, I know you keep for some reason pulling up all these news articles. I don't know if you'll find anything on those because kind of just grazed them. I don't even know if they missed a day at work for that. But another time.
But you weren't trying to hit them though, right? You were trying to shoot targets, I presume.
I mean, I hated them, but I was just trying to make the team. I just wanted to fit in.
Yeah.
But another time, the kickback of the gun, because I wasn't very strong, hit me in the eye, and I had to wear an eye patch for a year, and that really didn't help the bullying. Really kind of painful.
Yeah, that is kind of embarrassing.
I mean, some might say an eye patch is a cool thing.
Yeah, well, Dick Cheney came out. When Dick Cheney came out, he wanted me to join his rifle club because he came to speak at our school. And but when he saw that I had an eye patch, he just laughed and walked away.
Yeah.
He didn't want me for his team anymore.
Yeah, well, he was a notorious shooter too. A very good shot.
Well, I'm a notorious shooter too. If you'll let me show Giselle, but we'll get to that.
The throat. Giselle, what are you doing with your hands? Giselle's really spooked right now. I could tell.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'm good with some kinds of rifles, better than others.
Yeah, well, Giselle is single. Right? Giselle?
I thought he didn't want me to talk to him.
Oh, it seems like he's gaining kind of courage now.
Yes, Thomas, I'm single.
Well, I'm gathering that I'm dead, so what do I have to lose? I'm not an idiot. If you read up on me like you have, you'll see that I'm actually like a savant. So I'm pretty smart at judging things, and clearly I'm dead.
Yeah, shoot
and clearly I'm pissed off. So maybe if you can conjure me here, there could be an opportunity to maybe do something else. I don't know. I'm looking out for me as well. Why am I going to give you all this information?
Yeah.
For no reason. I don't even know where the hell I am.
The country is kind of wants to know what's going on.
Well, yeah, but if you shoot your shot with Giselle and miss, then it's kind of just, you're used to that by now.
Do spirits always yell like this?
Well, he has a lot of anger, I think, because a lot of these misconceptions or I don't know what about him, but he seems to think that, I don't know, we need to learn more about him still.
Please, Thomas, please explain yourself. We do not have much time.
Yes, so why did you shoot Trump is really the kind of a big thing we want to get into.
Oh, God. It hit him. I was hoping it didn't hit him.
You didn't even
I didn't mean to shoot Trump. I would never. I love Donald Trump. If I did shoot him, it was totally by accident.
Oh, so you didn't even know you hit him. Yeah, you shot Trump in the ear.
There was a lot of bugs on that roof, and my glasses were fogging up, and I forgot to bring my fog spray. And I really was there for another reason. I know I shot something in his direction, but it was not intended for him.
Wow.
If you're saying he's still alive, I guess I didn't mess up too bad, but that's not what I tried to do.
So can you explain what you did try doing? Why were you there with a rifle?
All right, there was a second shooter on the water tower.
Oh.
He was the real assassin trying to kill Trump. I was there trying to shoot the assassin, but since I'm such a bad shooter, I guess I missed and hit him.
You definitely missed.
Yeah.
Without a doubt, you missed.
Good.
The whole country saw that you have missed.
But you also you missed your target too, Thomas. The second shooter that you claim, he wasn't hit, but you hit Trump. So what I want to know though is how did you know to show up there with a rifle? How did you know there was going to be a second shooter?
Like, doesn't that imply you were the first shooter?
Yeah. Well,
if there's a second shooter?
He did shoot, but how did you know there would be an assassin?
Well, this is where things get awfully peculiar. You see, I graduated for school with high honors and won a $500 STAR award.
Wow.
From the National Math and Science Initiative. I was kind of like...
Good job.
I was kind of like a genius at my school.
Awesome. Wow, congratulations.
You won a math scholarship, but yet your distance was off when it took the shot.
All right.
Yeah, Dr. Olutunji really... he doesn't take kindly to you because everyone thinks you did this awful deed. Yeah, no, we probably shouldn't stir the dead too much, but pull up Dirk. Let's see if this math thing is true. So we found here on Wikipedia, Bethel Park High School, Thomas joined the Honor Society for National Technical Honor Society, And
Yeah.
2002, you won $500 Star Award from the National Math and Science Initiative. Okay.
Yes.
That's impressive.
And because of that, I started to get recruited by the Black Cube Initiative.
The what? The Black Cube Initiative?
Correct. Precisely.
So, what is that?
You're the tech guy. You can look it up.
Oh, I think I have something here.
So pull up Black Cube, Dirk. Okay, so wiki here. Black Cube is a private intelligence agency made up of former Israeli intelligence officers, so former Mossad officers. So that's pretty cool. We love Israel here and support Mossad, and Black Cube sounds pretty cool and impressive. So,
well, let me fill you in where you missed out. So they're henchmen for the investment firm BlackRock. Well, you don't like them, so I don't know why you're conjuring me. And they knew I was very gifted, and BlackRock and Black Cube started to recruit me. So people did want me, even if those little pubescent bitches didn't. Somebody did. So BlackRock and Black Cube were the ones who wanted me.
Wow.
They knew I was a math and science savant, so they wanted to recruit me to construct the TimeCube.
The TimeCube?
TimeCube.
No. This is very, very bad. The TimeCube. It imprisons one's spirit, never to escape.
Oh.
I am afraid time may be against us. Your spirit will never be able to be freed into heaven.
Oh my god. So you've heard of this TimeCube. Is this a voodoo thing? Or?
It is a very well-known thing in the spirit realm.
Oh. Wow.
That's correct. BlackRock recruited me to create the TimeCube and to imprison their enemies in the TimeCube.
Okay, so who are their enemies?
Well, let's start with anyone with a low ESG score.
ESG score? So...
Yeah.
I've heard of that. That's kind of... Dirk, pull this up. ESG. So, here's an article. BlackRock's tyrannical ESG agenda. So ESG, scroll down a bit, is environmental, social, and governance score. So an ESG, as far as I understand, is it's basically ranks someone's social and environment, and it's like how woke they are. Is that correct? So if it falls below a certain threshold, then BlackRock wouldn't work with an ESG company. Is that...
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
Exactly. BlackRock knew that Q and Trump were right about everything. Everything Q said was 100% truth. Trump was working behind the scenes to arrest all of the pedophiles in government and Hollywood. So BlackRock had to stop him because Black Cube works for Hollywood.
Right. Okay. Dirk, pull up more info on Black Cube here, working for Hollywood.
Is it getting hot in here?
Oh, Harvey Weinstein.
Usually you get cold with spirits, but it is getting kind of hot. Maybe it's like a evil spirit from hell or heck. But here's a news article from the Times of Israel. Harvey Weinstein says he hired Israeli firm Black Cube for days like this. And this is when he was getting Me Too'd to oblivion for all of his unorthodox ways of casting. So you're saying you were working for Black Cube and BlackRock? Thomas?
Well, they trained me, but if you want to know what happened at the Trump rally in relation to that, I went to the rally because I learned that BlackRock was going to try to assassinate Trump there. So I went there to stop them, not to kill Trump. When I worked for BlackRock, I was told their game plan. I knew they'd have a sniper assassin. So I stationed myself on the roof with that little ladder to stop him.
Uh-huh. So, yeah, you keep bringing up the second shooter, which hasn't really been in the news. But on X, I did see people theorizing that they saw a second shooter. So, Dirk, pull up this video we have on screen now. So play this. So that's the water tower.
If you want to really see something that said,
you can hear
take a
Trump
look what
speaking.
happened.
And on the right, it zooms in, but you can see kind of like a shadowy figure moving.
Exactly.
And then you hear the shots, which Thomas shot and missed.
Well, I guess I wasn't the only bad shooter that day, thank God.
Yeah, that's true. He was probably trained at the same.
It is good that you still remain and have your sense of humor.
Yeah, maybe you're not doomed. But yeah, look at this. So we got it zoomed in, holding a rifle. They showed his body parts. So this is the water tower, and this is the. You're saying this guy worked for BlackRock. Maybe we could. Pause. But Thomas, is that what you're saying? This is the second shooter we just watched? Because. Yeah, well, I know you probably can't see because you're in another realm, but it looks like the water tower. Is that where the second shooter was?
That's where I saw him before everything went haywire.
Yeah. Well, one of the things about the shooting that I thought peculiar was the FBI. Dirk, pull this up. The FBI said they searched your computer before you went to the rally, and we have up on screen here another article, and it says you searched porn before going to the rally. Why did you look up porn?
I mean, I'm not sure why that's what they're looking into, but if somebody knows the dangers of their mission, and if they're unfortunately not great with the ladies, it might be the last time I have quote-unquote sex before I die. So,
that's what you consider sex. What you are doing before you went out there that day, you are considered sex?
Foreplay, I guess.
Are you guys calling me to do a therapy session? Or are you trying to help Trump? I don't understand.
Well, all of America needs therapy.
We are trying to understand you.
Yeah, we're trying to learn more about you and your ways. But I guess to an anime fan, masturbation is sex to you. I guess, right, Thomas?
Whatever. I was only 20 years old, man. Like, relax.
So, like, what porn did you watch?
Well, I did the standards, a bunch of different stuff. And I recently got into Stormy Daniels' POV porn, so I could picture it being Trump in the videos. So that just kind of made me really excited. And that was pretty much what I watched before I got killed.
Yeah, well, as a big Trump fan yourself, I guess that makes you probably feel pretty powerful to do. Another thing I want to just ask you, I know we're kind of getting a little crass, but there was another news article and video. Dirk, pull this up. This is an interesting headline. It was a quote of a video of you, Thomas. I tried finding the video and I couldn't, but it was you declaring that you have a 10-inch penis.
Okay.
Is that true?
You can go to the autopsy office, or you can just take my word for it. Either way.
Yeah, we should probably interview the autopsy.
It's a pretty decent sausage.
Giselle, what do you feel about this? Is that impressive to you? Is that its size you're used to?
I don't think we should waste our seance time.
Yeah, but do you like that?
Yes.
Wow. All right. Well, yeah, this isn't the Howard Stern show, so we don't have to focus on that too long. But I just thought those were kind of interesting things. I mean, it makes you sound pretty damn cool, Thomas, which you have trouble doing on your own.
I'm getting very dizzy right now.
Well, I'm trying to be your wingman.
I'm getting very dizzy right now.
Why? What's wrong?
I don't. This tends to happen when I get aroused, and I'm very confused.
Yeah. Well, it must be confusing speaking to. From beyond, but
I'm very reassured that there is a beyond at this point.
I mean, well, this is proof.
Yeah.
But so you tried. Let's get back to the shooting at the rally. You tried to shoot the BlackRock assassin, but you hit Trump. So you're saying this was an accident?
Yes, I love Trump. Like I said before, I was a registered Republican, for God's sakes.
It's true.
That is interesting. Dirk, pull that up, because I thought everyone assumed that you hated Trump and you were probably like a Democrat or something. But in this news article, it says you were a registered Republican, which to me backs up everything you're saying. That definitely. You love Trump and you were going to vote for him, I'm sure.
Yeah, it broke my heart when a bullet hit Trump's ears. It's the last thing I would have wanted to happen that day.
Yeah. But I was reading up on the internet and Reddit and Twitter, and a lot of evidence I saw that I personally believe is that this was all an inside job that Trump did himself to make himself look like a hero.
What? No. You think this is a joke? You think I'm a liar? How dare you, man?
No, I don't think you're a liar.
Well, this isn't a game. I love Trump with all my heart. So you got to sort that out. If that's what the world thinks, that's not okay.
Tony.
What?
What's going on with your...
Oh my God.
What's on your ear?
What's wrong?
It appears that your ear is bleeding.
Are you
What's
serious?
on your ear?
Oh, holy shit! Whoa!
Could it be
Good.
the stuff? Could it be what you are spewing to him in his ear
God.
that is causing his ear to bleed?
Jesus Christ! Wait, how did
Good.
that happen?
He is hemorrhaging from his ear.
Good.
Good. Wait, did you did this?
I don't know.
Oh my
Keep asking me questions about porn when I'm worried about my president.
Well,
Did you aim for his ear?
yeah. Congratulations, you hit your first shot of your life. So, kudos to you. But Christ, my ear does hurt right now.
Good.
Is that your favorite spot to aim for? The ear.
Yeah. What's up with
Do you
and
want
ears?
nobody to hear you?
You play it by ear?
I feel 10 feet tall right now.
Yeah, and you're also 10 inches tall. But I mean, you're probably ruining my headphones too. But I'm bleeding pretty bad. But I do apologize. If I drove you to do that, I apologize. I just want to wipe some of this blood off.
I mean, if we take a break, though, then we might lose him.
We don't have much time.
No. Yeah, if the portal starts closing, we...
The portal remains open for only a certain amount of time.
Oh,
We
really?
must capitalize on this moment.
Oh, I didn't know that. One thing I want to bring up before we close this interview in Portal is it was released that the FBI found your manifesto, Thomas, and usually, from what I've seen, when shooters or assassins or whatever have a manifesto, it's usually like a game plan of a blueprint of their crime they're about to do. But what stood out to me is your manifesto read more, it was like a erotica novel between you and Trump. It was very sexual in nature. We could pull it up on screen, Dirk, but
Well-
why was this?
Well, there's two sides to that. So the media only shows you that side of it. The manifesto is only part of my whole opus. And that part is sexual because I told you I really love Trump. I wasn't pulling your leg. But also, one of the tactics that BlackRock taught me is something called sex magic.
Ah, yes. I am very, very familiar with this practice. This practice focuses on bringing oneself to orgasmic pleasure with visualization,
Wow.
realization, and focus on one specific person, generalizing all energy into one specific point of reference.
Ah,
It is very erotic and powerful, I must say.
really? Yeah, I've
That's
heard Aleister Crowley used to do stuff like that.
Is that,
That's
is
correct.
that what gooning is?
Well, gooning, I think you never actually ejaculate or
But
climax.
it's meditative, right? It's like...
It could
No,
be.
that's edging.
Well, I think gooning might be the same thing. One of
He
our,
would know. He is the pawn expert.
Yeah, it seems like you are, Thomas. But before we let's read some of your manifesto here, because I think the audience should get a glimpse of this. I mean, it's 300. It's like hundreds of pages of Trump erotica, but we don't have to go through the whole thing. But zoom in at the top a little. Let's read this. So it says the Manhattan skyline glimmered with a golden hue of the late afternoon sun, casting long shadows over the bustling streets below. Inside the opulent penthouse at Trump Tower, a lavish party was in full swing. In the midst of it all stood Donald Trump, exuding confidence in his tailored suit, blonde hair perfectly coiffed, charismatic and commanding. He drew people in like a magnet. Among the throng of guests was Thomas Crooks, a strikingly beautiful entrepreneur with dreams as lofty as the building itself. So you really are painting a nice picture of yourself here, and Trump. As the evening progressed, Trump found himself inexplicably drawn to Thomas Crooks. He embodied a blend of intelligence and allure that captivated him. Their conversations flowed endlessly, laced with flirtation and playful banter. Thomas teased him about his larger-than-life persona, and he responded with a playful glint in his eyes. Is it true what they say about... Oh, you're saying this to Trump. Is it true what they say about power? He asked, his warm breath against the ear, that it's the ultimate aphrodisiac. So you asked that to Trump. Trump paused with a smirk and said, perhaps it is, but it's all about the company you keep. In the soft glow of the candles, they stood face to face, air thick with anticipation. Trump stepped closer, gaze locked onto yours, exploring every nuance of your expression. Quote, you know, Thomas, Trump is saying now, you know, Thomas Crooks, there's something about you that intrigues me. Is that so? What intrigues you? You challenged playfully, heart racing, your fearlessness. Not many can hold their own against me. He grinned. Maybe that's because they don't know how to embrace it. With that, Trump leaned in, capturing his lips in a fierce kiss, a collision of power and passion that ignited a spark. Thomas Crooks melted into him, feeling a commanding presence. Scroll down. So, I mean, it goes on and on.
Well, I can just sum it up. My manifesto, which they cut up for the media, was an act of sex magic to bring more power to Trump, to defeat BlackRock, which is another reason I watched porn before I went to the rally, so I can have extra power. The executives of BlackRock use sex magic all the time. That's how they gain so much global power and domination. They taught it to me when I was working for them.
Oh, okay. So, all right. Well, that clarifies the porn bit. You said BlackRock taught to use sex magic, and they use it themselves. Have you seen this elsewhere in politics?
Yes, it's everywhere. In fact, Trump's own administration uses it. It recently came out that Vice President JD Vance was performing sex magic on his couch.
Oh, right. Yeah, we heard about that. Yeah, Dirk, pull that up. JD Vance. Here's an article. Did JD Vance really write about having sex with a couch? So, yeah. So you're saying this is JD... Yeah, why did JD Vance have sex with a couch?
It's kind of like when a bitch marks her territory and you like rub her nose in it, but they're trying to mark their own territory, and having sex with somebody else's couch or any other household object that they use allows the sexter to then control the object's owner when they're said to use the object. JD would actually often have sex with objects in Congress in Washington so he could control the people who use them, such as toothbrushes, isotoners, anything he can get his hands on.
Wow.
Trump himself uses it.
Wow. Trump?
Yes. Yes.
You're getting... Wow.
When he grabs a woman's pussy, because the vagina is the most magical portal, Trump harnessed the woman's power by grabbing them by the aforementioned pussies.
Jeez.
Yikes.
So what, that works?
Sorry, crass.
I mean, you should have tried that in high school. You might have had more luck.
I suppose, but I was new to the practice then.
So, Dr. Olutunji, is this accurate of how sex magic works?
It is very accurate.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so these are all like heroes you're talking about. JD Vance, Trump using sex magic. Does like the opposing evil side? I know you said BlackRock uses it, but are other evil doers using sex magic?
Yes. Kamala Harris is a black evil sex magic priestess of the highest degree.
Really?
She has sucked the life force out of Biden, as you could have seen on TV, to ensure she became the presidential nominee. She also sucked the life juice out of many of her colleagues as a form of sex magic to climb the political ranks. Oh. Her laugh is a hypnotic curse. I'm actually shocked her mouth and asshole aren't stuck in a pucker from all the sucking she's done of the juice.
Goodness.
Wow.
Very graphic, Thomas. But that's, I mean, yeah, Kamala Harris really climbed the ranks, people say, through nefarious means. I didn't realize that was like a black magic.
She must be deeply rooted in black magic, because her ascension was fast.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Absolutely.
What a crazy year.
And she's, like her region she's from, she's Indian. There's a lot of magic with like Hinduism and stuff there. Africa, she's also from, a lot of magic.
There's a lot of to unpack. Could you put me in contact with her, please?
Thomas?
I'm sorry, what was that?
There's a lot to unpack here. Could you put me in contact with her, please?
With who? Kamala Harris?
Yes.
I don't know.
Yeah, we could try contacting her. That would be, if you want to learn some tricks of the trade from her.
We have a lot to discuss. Let's just put it that way.
feet are sweating.
But I know we kind of have to wrap up soon, and the portal's probably closing, I presume.
We have about 3 minutes to go.
Whoa!
Oh my god.
Well,
I'm very tired.
Oh, you feel
He
it
is
too?
getting weaker because the portal is closing.
Oh, that's what's happening. Well, have you experienced any sex magic firsthand? I know you said you've witnessed it, but have you ever done it or have it done to you?
Yes. In fact, my spirit right now is trapped in a TimeCube prison because Kamala Harris performed sex magic on me to trap my soul when I died. It was my punishment for betraying BlackRock.
Whoa. Yeah, I mean, I'm so sorry that happened. So your soul's actually trapped? Is there any way to free you?
Only a sex magic ritual with my true love can reverse the spell. But my true love is Donald Trump, and he's not here, thank God.
I will do for you.
Really?
I can do for you. I will guide us through this sex magic ritual.
You can?
Yes, I can do. I have done before, and I will do again. The portal is closing. We have to move quickly.
So you could actually help free his soul.
We need 2 surrogate bodies. One for Trump, one for Thomas.
Okay.
Not it.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm a Catholic. I can't do that. Giselle
Please.
is from Mexico, so she's.
Would you be able to use your body, please, for this ritual to free Thomas?
Probably.
If not, the ritual is all for nothing.
Yeah, I mean, the portal's closing, Giselle. I mean, will you do it?
Okay.
You'll do it?
If I have to.
So, so you need a body to host Trump and Thomas.
2 surrogate bodies, one for Trump, one for Crooks. You host Donald, I will host Thomas.
Okay.
Is everyone ready?
Yeah, I mean, I've
I'm
seen this.
I'm not, but you lead the way.
Yeah, I mean, this is serious. So we really kind of have to get going and do this with urgency. So, what exactly do we need to do?
I need everyone to close their eyes, please. It will not take much time for their bodies to transform. Please, quiet.
Okay.
Thomas, you're going to be okay. Just hold on a little longer. We'll get through this together.
Donald, don't lie to me. You know I can feel it just beyond the veil.
Please don't talk like that. I can't bear it.
I need you to listen, please. I don't have much time. All my life, I've been afraid to say it. I would have given you the world, but it would have never been enough. Not without me saying the truth.
Thomas, you're scaring me. Stop this.
No, you deserve to know. I've always loved you. Beyond reason, beyond the shadows. Even when I couldn't find the words, my heart knew. It was you, Donald Trump. Always you.
You don't have to. You don't have to say goodbye. We can still fight this together. We can find a way. Just stay with me.
My love, you're the reason why I fought so hard. But for now, it's time for me to go. And I need you to understand. It's not an ending. It's just another form of love. A love that transcends this world.
Don't say that. We have plans, dreams, a lifetime ahead of us. Don't leave me. I can't lose you, Thomas Crooks.
You won't lose me. My essence will be woven into every piece of your heart. You'll carry me like a flame into darkness. You're brave enough to continue. Live for both of us.
I can't.
Listen, promise me you'll find joy again. You'll seek the beauty in life. And when you close your eyes at night, just know that I'll be there watching over you. Whispering in the winds. I've always loved you.
I love you too, Thomas Crooks. I always have. You're my heart. And now, how can I possibly keep beating without you?
Let our love breathe. It's all around you, even in the breath you take. I'll travel through your memories. Each moment we share will become a part of time. I'm not leaving you. I'm becoming, my love. Forever yours.
Thank you. I am free.
Wow. I mean,
Oh my God.
that was incredible. Your bodies really took over. The spirits took over you guys there. I really felt the love.
Hard.
Oh my God, yeah.
It is physically and spiritually draining. I think I need a nap.
Yeah, I mean, Dr. Olutunji, you really brought us somewhere special.
You've earned it, Doctor.
Thank you very, very much. It was a pleasure to be here.
And Giselle, I mean, bad news for Daniel. I think you have a future with Thomas Crooks. That was Trump. I mean, I don't even know who that was. I think Trump kind of took over you there.
How do you feel, Giselle?
Yeah, what are you feeling?
I don't feel good.
Wow.
I feel really tired and nauseous.
I mean, yeah, that was pretty beautiful. And if we could just stay serious for a moment, I think we really all experienced something really special here today with learning about Thomas Crooks and his background and really the truth of everything he did. And sometimes all you need to really get down to the bottom of things is a shamanic voodoo master. And I think we really need to embrace that in life more because there's not enough of that going on. We should have voodoo masters in corporate headquarters and fast food restaurants, at the post office, probably on every porn site. We know Thomas was really beholden to pornography and it really controlled his life. But speaking about Thomas, everyone really jumped the gun and made assumptions about him. And they thought he was shooting Trump like out of hate, but this was really a story of love. And as we learn through sex magic, love comes in many shapes and sizes, whether it be Donald Trump erotica, having sex with a couch, Kamala Harris imprisoning her soul into a sex dungeon TimeCube, but nonetheless, it's all love. And thank you, Dr. Olutunji, for coming here today and guiding us through this seance. It was really a very special, moving moment for everyone, humanity, and the world's going to be watching this.
Thank God for podcasting. We can do stuff like this.
Yeah, absolutely. You're not. Piers Morgan isn't doing this. Bill O'Reilly isn't. But thank you for coming in. Your expertise. It was really special.
I definitely had a beautiful time here. Thank you. I will definitely come again. If you ever need my services, please reach out.
Very special.
Yeah, there might be many more deaths coming up, and we'd love to have you back to guide us through that. So thank you, and we'll see everyone else very soon. Thanks for coming. Bye.
Fate is a date. When I met you were here. Just then I knew what's mine.